Hello and welcome to our first video, Road to Rehearsals. The process started in January.
This is the morning that we have released the casting of Taming of the Shrew. It's beginning!
And we wanted people to send in a self-tape.
These are the forgeries of jealousy.
Thus do I ever make my fool my pearl.
I left no ring with her.
What?
As well as talking about what they loved about Paris.
What do I love about it? I love it when it rains because it washes away all the poop off the sidewalk.
Then from that, we selected our favorites and held a recall. At the recall audition, we actually got everybody together in the same room because Anthea and I really wanted to develop a strong company. And from that, we got a cast of 12 impeccable actors.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, great. Once we had our amazing company of actors and creators, we wanted to start the whole process with a series of workshops. So the whole of March was dedicated to, we had four workshops. Which was the first one?
First one was Shakespearean Textual analysis. That was run by Anthea and myself, Charlotte, my name. And we basically wanted to get the cast together and see what everybody knew, cover the ground of analyzing Shakespeare as an actor, and even, intellectually as well, because that does play a part in acting and the play as a whole. And there was an amazing shared knowledge amongst the cast and crew, frankly.
We had even Braden came along, our costume designer.
And then after that we had a Commedia and Clown workshop.
Yeah, so the Commedia and Clown workshop was run by Lorenza and Jasper. Mm-hmm. The Commedia was specifically focused on playing with archetypes. At the time that this was written, I think people were coming back from the continent going, oh, there's this new type of theatre in Italy. Yeah, so Shakespeare's like, great, I'm gonna add that to this play. It was quite incredible watching the actors take on the different Commedia archetypes and how they moved, and I think that was set into their bodies actually, so it's kind of set the tone for how those characters have developed since.
And then after that, we did an intimacy and violence workshop. Yeah. This was run by Natalie Allison and Phoebe Fox, our intimacy coordinator and fight choreographer. And they basically put down the ground rules of the ideas that we need to stick to when we're choreographing intimacy and violence. And especially intimacy coordination is a really new art form, and so there's a lot that we can learn, and actually the world can learn from this. So super great to have Natalie on board with the show. I think
if you don't know the Taming of the Shrew very well, there's a lot of domestic violence within it, plenty of stage direction which says he strikes him or he beats him. So we wanted to make sure that was managed in a professional way and safe for the actors. I think the same for the intimacy. If you have a lots of Petruchio saying, kiss me Kate, and we wanted to make sure that was managed in a very safe way. The world building was to make sure that all of our actors and creative team were on the same page for what the rules of the world were. Shakespeare is being put on a million different ways, and we have to make sure that what we're trying to say is clear to our audience. So we sat down all together and went, right, where is it set? What can women do and not do within this space? How do women move?
And a myriad of other questions.
What are the transactional kind of things which happen with marriage, blah, 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 blah. So it's a lot to take into account.
So those are the workshops.
Yeah.
And then our rehearsal started in mid-April. Alchemy Theatre.
And you can join us next week.
Bye!